It's not every day that you get a series like this come across your desk. Moments that have really depended on individuals turning up and showing out. For Cloud9, it was 4 different individuals with 4 different 4Ks in that second half to secure split and get us onto Abyss for a decider map. The stakes are about as high as they get for these two teams. Win and you advance, you get a shot at Santiago. Cloud9 have never, ever represented VCT Americas in an international. Lose and you're done. It's over. This is everything that we love about Valorant, all packaged up in his last map of Abyss for you. So saddle up, folks.
An Abyss map that 100 Thieves have not yet played on. So we're seeing their comp for the first time. First time we're going to get Cryo on his iconic chamber, where he made a name for himself all the way back to the days on Exa, where he was dominating with Zekin. So we're going to get him on perhaps his best agent. And the rest of what we're seeing, I'm not all that surprised. Double initiator, single duelist, that is the bread and butter of 100 Thieves right now. Teemo on that waylay. Super strong agent on this map. What a cool matchup this is, though. We've had multiple one-on-ones between Bang and Zelsis, the two of them departing from Sen and then rejoining their old cores and now battling to try to get to a position to make it to an international event. Something they both did all of last year, but joining teams that are always so close. We're trying to get them there now. Wow, fight in mid straight away.
The 1-for-1. Pop flash around the corner. We're going for it for her. Elegant little one tap to secure the kill on Zephyr. It is as even as it gets. These two teams are mirror images of one another. Look at this. Walking up mid is Oxy. Cryo, though's been able to pick Zelsis out of the mix, and Oxy knows he's about to get double swung on now, so needs to make use of the tail when he gets around the corner. Oh, it's 4 kills for Oxy, man. And now Vic, the one that you want to step up to clutch the round for you, will deal with Bang.
Actual clutch god
Just
today.
Unflappable.
Unbeatable. And he'll always just finish it with a smile on his face. He's never out of his seat. He's never getting too crazy. It's genuinely just another day in the office for Vic. He's that guy right now.
Look at how dialed in Oxy is. It's been a really weird kickoff for him. Pretty disrupted. Family tragedy in the mix. Has to step out of the team for a time.
Come on.
Comes back in.
And he's playing some of the best Valorant we've seen in his career.
So determined.
Period. Already have 4 kills, Outlaw in the second round. And much like I was, listen, I'm talking about Cryo being on his iconic agent of the chamber. We have Oxy on the Jet. We have not seen a ton of the Jet in kickoff here and there. Wow, what a sharp shot there. And Mitch, must I return to the map 1? 100 Thieves echoing Cloud9 constantly narrative. That was the difference maker. That is how they stole Pearl away from C9.
This is the kind of map where you can get away with that, but something we also highlighted on that map, Wyatt, was Zephyr's anchoring. Incredibly effective. Both he and Vic at separate times, most of the time over the course of this series, have been a real, how did Golden Boy put it? Spanner in the wheels for 100 Thieves. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, He's fast on that, but the trade from Asuna just as quick. They're going to be able to recover the shotgun.
Not good enough for C9. They can't be affording these kind of trades. They're down a player. Zephyr's going to be forced out of the site here, slowly but surely. Zelsis, though, is going to assert himself and get some control back on tower. Asuna tries some rope shenanigans as per usual, but Cloud9, they land the plane.
Just narrowly, it felt like, but with 100 Thieves really lacking for util, they had no opportunity to try to get on that spike. Overwhelmed by C9, pushing back in through heaven. That's nicely done. It started with a shot from Cryo, though. That was a pretty sick reaction.
That opener for Zelsis was huge. Yeah, Zephyr had been forced out of the side overall security at that point, so we needed activation from heaven. Now it's just full adrenaline.
Look at this, C9, they want to go for an aggro B play. They're sending everything right on to Cryo, and he's caught because Oxy gets into Nest.
Yep, Zelsis as well.
What an awesome play to bring out straight into your bonus round.
The fault line is so sick there. It sets up that kill entirely. You love the breach look on this map. Not every team wants to go for it.
But Oxy really, perhaps even over pushing. Maybe not with the spike going down on A, but regardless, Bang does just catch him. Bang now on a long rotate to assist. As C9 try to slowly work their way in backside. Look at this, just creeping in a couple sheriffs. Weaponry not ideal. 100 Thieves mostly cut off in main.
Look at the passive tower hold for Timo. He's not in there at all, really. There's so much post-plant util. First up, the KO fragment. Zephyr. Ooh, took 2 shots, but he does get Timo in the end.
Stun coming out from Vora doesn't connect. Here's that second piece of util that needs to go out. Still not even an opportunity to get this spike to half. Now it's time to stick, but dirty. What can they do?
Not a damn thing about it. Zephyr here has to try and chase for some kills. He knows he's going to go up to the blast. And 100 Thieves get in on their gun.
That post plant already feeling very reminiscent of Pearl with 100 Thieves on attack, because you have Austin on the KO again. He's keeping that molly, and Bang is going to be really late coming to the site. He might be going for backstabs in the future like he did on Pearl. He's staying alive because you want to be able to just throw those grab wells, pull someone off from defusing.
I mean, you have so much. You also have the Teho util late in the round to interfere with these defuses.
It's just infinite delay when the spike goes down. That's going to be nightmarish for C9 to deal with.
It is verging on cringe in the post plant, but it's effective there. Bladestorm for Roxy now, just waiting for a head to pop up.
Some would argue we have reached cringe territory.
It's really a matter of perspective, I feel. Oh, love that.
Vengeance for round 2.
Cryo gets force-fed the Silver Spoon this round.
And 100 Thieves are going to immediately peel off towards the B side. On the rotate towards Bang, who's just been containing over towards B. Still has to be weary as well about mid. You can see him on the minimap trying to work his way there now. Penny on the site, playing this waylay. Hasn't been a great series for him so far. Certainly hasn't been a liability by any means, but this would be an opportunity to step up right now, anchoring this site.
I like this.
Dropping in, trying to help, but he's so blinded.
Oh, he wants to double back, not feeling confident enough. I understand why. Devo gets 2 from there. What? That is huge. Penny just...
Ox is already in. He's just slipped the net. Might have an opportunity, but he can't connect the blades. And Vora protecting Asuna as the spike goes down, this time for real.
That first blade hits, that's all looking very, very different. The C9 anchors, unfortunately, just got incinerated here, Wyatt.
C9 will have no money if they lose this round. Vic with only 50 credits as he walks in here, doubled up with Zeppa, trying to rotate back sight, and Asuna shuts him down.
Oh, he was trying to put something together with Vic. I can kind of see the vision, but in execution, it falls apart, and Vic says, there's just no point wasting my weapon. Unfortunately, he won't be allowed to keep it. Bang!
He has just been biding his time on that flank. Again, it's feeling like Pearl. That time he didn't need to do anything too proactive, just cut them off on the retreat. Remove that rifle, even the kill from Oxford, that's just not enough to get them the round.
Starts so well, doesn't it? But this
second kill onto Penny is nuts.
Penny does not expect the second flash as he tries to move out onto the site. He has to double back awkwardly and then can't trade onto Timo. Cloud9 don't look comfortable anchoring in B.
Asuna is already just racking up the assists. He's sitting at 4 right now.
Okay. Because he's flashing everyone.
I mean, it is a hilarious stat to pull, but these are Zelsis and Asuna are the 2 players with the most assists per round right now in Kickoff.
They're tired, as you said.
And a lot of it is the chaos. We saw that on map 1. They both had like 20 assists after that game. They're doing a great job supporting everyone.
It is an open B side. As Cloud9 opted for the gamble stack over towards A, and it has not eventuated. So perhaps collection of orbs and a... We might have expected a leap off the map here, but perhaps they want to put Oxy's hero rifle to use in some way.
Yeah, that is definitely the plan as the spike goes down via Vora, 2 away from getting the Armageddon. Cryo's hearing a lot of noise in mid and is
via Vora.
Just, take a shot off of that, and it's free.
Oh, Vic isn't going too far in a hurry. Caught inside that oil slick.
Yeah, now at this point, do C9 want to go in? Do they want to lose players and give orbs on the Thieves?
It sounds like a resounding yes.
Yeah, and that has resulted in Vora getting a free kill with the missile. So now just 1 away from the Armageddon.
Timo, saturate. Yeah, that is delicious. Well.
C9 kind of gets snacked on there.
Yeah, Cloud9 turned into a bunch of floaty nebulous orbs.
Look at the stat. When we get back into this, just take a look at the ult situation for 100 Thieves. 2 players don't have ults, and 1 orb away from each, so they're a little bit set up for this spot.
1 enemy remaining.
Snapping. Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. Yep, you're not wrong.
Oxy has the op into this round.
Show yourself.
Feels like a must-win for C9. Big investment here. But they will have that full bonus cash if they lose, so not horrific, but
you are divided.
even still, instant cosmic divide going down over towards A, making it seem like they're getting in, and C9 have bought it. They have bought it.
The cosmic divide doesn't. It gives him a little pocket to plant. Yeah,
it's
on the bridge.
The bridge plant troll setup, which is something that with 100 Thieves with this post plant cringe comp, it's something they can play for. Just a plant and spam this fight. Like, listen, I'd buy it if I'm C9. Seems reasonable to me.
They can do that over at B2. It's fine.
Cryo playing super forward, doesn't have a TP, but he does have a flash. The counter flash from Zelsis keeps him at bay.
All right, this is going to be the attack side. Null command, so makes it hard for the retake. There's Cryo. Jumping and bounding is Oxy. It's going to be Victor find that frag, though. In is the convergent pass. Zephyr suppressed, but able to avoid the saturate here and knocks the head off a bang. This is going to force Timo to tuck now, and Arsene is in a pivotal spot, but he's spotted out early, and Vic will clean him up. Player advantage here for Cloud9. Here's the cringe. Brace yourselves. And Vora does not want to allow for this defuse. Zelsis sub! Oh my God!
It's all three!
It is diabolical, man!
Oh no!
We didn't even see where the frags come from. We see the important one, I guess. That is a clutch moment powered by Red Bull. I think the Cloud9 would sooner forget.
Oh, you hate to see that happen.
It's giving bruh,
yeah,
honestly.
You really, and an apt time to call for a little pause over on C9. He's so close.
Oh my God.
Let's go! I mean, he's just hoping he's getting the kill. Doesn't know. Just happy you got him.
How do you bounce back from that?
My honest reaction.
Yeah, I mean, I am tilted into lower Elf orbit after that one. I am a geostationary satellite after losing that round. Buddy, boy.
Vora does have the Armageddon, by the way, for the next round if they get the spike down again. Just more stuff to wildly
do. He's
throw
got
at
buttons
it.
to
More
press.
buttons to press.
Yeah.
None of them will, well, you know, really be W. Not a lot of needing to go forward.
There's enough W in the gameplay
mouse
anyway.
click only, really.
Elated NBS looking after that previous round. Getting a chance to come out here as another European coach who's going up against a European coach to show that the region can produce some of the best minds in the game. And at the helm of this team of cracked out gamers, he's managed to put something together for 100 Thieves that is honestly giving them chance to break the ceiling they've been kept down by up until this point.
Two retooled rosters in the offseason. C9 going back to some of the reliable core players of the past, 100 Thieves injecting new talent from TSM in Tier 2. And frankly, both teams have seen benefits from the moves they've made. They put them in better positions.
It is early in the year, but both teams have sought to raise their ceilings.
Now look at this engagement we might get in main. Oxy is pushed up close, ready to dash away if necessary.
Okay, he does need to do so.
And off that drone, he just does not want to risk anything. Certainly can't blame him. Oh, wow.
Vora is on one.
Painful death for Oxy. His Cryo is just slowly relaxed on B, waiting to see if anyone peeks out.
Do we...
Through the wall spam?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know if they even saw him at all.
brutal.
They heard the tailwind, of course, so it's just pretty good guesswork, I think. They say it's better to be lucky than good, but when you're both, it feels like you're unbeatable.
And the right call is being made by Vora as well.
I think he has. He does
I'm
this so
looking
often.
closely at the minimap, and I really don't see anyone there.
You know what? Squinting. Yeah. Do you want to draw that on the telestrator? No.
It doesn't seem necessary anymore. They're in there. They got the spike down.
Something I've noticed here. Remember, Cloud9. I'm thinking back to Pearl. Cloud9 have actually run into some of these stacks of 100 Thieves. We've cast a fair few of these 100 Thieves games in Kickoff, and generally speaking, Vora is making the correct call 9 times out of 10 in terms of how this map is worked in lieu of information.
Wow, C9, 4-on-5, but with the Hunter's Fury, with the Rolling Thunder, they don't even want to go for it. And I can't help but feel like it's because 100 Thieves have all 5 players alive. Okay, they have to make a full rotate from B to A. Abyss, pretty big map.
It is.
You got to run pretty far.
They could get caught anywhere on the way.
And then by the time they get there,
They're running into an Armageddon.
Armageddon, Gravwells, spamming through, like there's going to be no time. I honestly can't really blame them. I think the majority of the times they're, even with those ults, they're not going to win the retake.
It's just where their economy is right now. They lose that round, they lose their guns, they're going to bleed
And if
another.
they lose their ults doing all of that.
These kinds of rounds are just like IGL differential, no? Nice.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's referencing.
Can you argue?
He's referencing
Can
like.
you argue those facts in the marketplace of ideas?
No,
I don't think you can.
Cloud9's IGLing has been dragged down to the town square and exposed into the sunlight. But I mean, that's Zelsis we're talking about, a true veteran. Someone who's been around the block more than a few times. And Vora is the upstart, the interloper, the new blood.
Austin just early on tosses a little pop flash over towards A main, and then it's straight to B for 100 Thieves. Right into the site, Timo. Vintage entry for him with the dash. Shorty. Armageddon just clears out back site. They're not going to save it for the post plant. But do they really need to when they're in the 5-on-4? They don't feel that's necessary.
I mean, Cloud9 definitely can't be saving again. They do have this Rolling Thunder and this Hunter's Fury. So Zephyr firing is off. Timo is getting up here. Oh, no! Zephyr, no! Okay, can you bounce back from this? No heaven pressure. It's Oxy walking up and out onto the site, and 100 Thieves are in full Karimbit mode. They are sat back with this post-plant util, and Oxy is going to walk into a concave. It could not go any worse than that.
That's America's funniest home videos moment.
An unbelievably boomer reference from you. You've been hiding your true age this whole kickoff, and you have just let everyone know. That's crazy.
Bro, I mean, that's, wow, that's sad. Honestly, what I was thinking during that is if I'm Imi, am I calling a timeout again? Am I calling a timeout again already?
Zeppa, bro, why is Zeppa stealing my kill? Why is he stealing my kill with his ult?
Trying to deny the potential ace at any cost.
Oh, man.
Okay.
RC9 mentally still in this right now. I really thought we might get a timeout after that.
I think that Vora clutch round has sent them reeling.
They have still 2 really powerful ultimates.
They 4 guns saved and then shot their own player in the next round.
Yeah, that's tough. But they still have the ultimate.
They're one of them. They used the Hunter's Fury, bro.
They got the conversion pass.
Okay,
they got another one active. They desperately need around here to stabilize. Look, Abyss, attack Siders map. We've seen crazy comebacks like 10-2 down.
We have.
NRG, the first game in Champions, remember that one?
Yeah.
We've seen stuff like that happen.
That was
on this map. Oh, wow, look at this trap play. Dash in. Oh, but Oxy, he's caught, he's hindered, he's missiled, but he's out.
He gets the one-way setup in time. The Cloudburst
out.
is nice.
He's safe. He is safe. That's a sick little trap play. Simple, but very effective. Just popping the paths off the orb tap.
Penny has struggled to find his footing in these sites.
100 Thieves are lacking the ability to flash out of these smokes. Oxy tries to timing the drone, but Timo is ready.
30
That is
seconds
tough.
left.
Okay, triple flash out of this smoke, you say? Okay, Penny's only good for
he
the one.
tried to refract, but it just wasn't fast enough.
Okay, now, is there any world in which you're rolling Thunder a 3-on-3 retake?
I mean, they've got to use this demo. Celsius has been sitting on it. They've got to get a little bit of info, spot out a player, and then just send it on him. Oh, but Celsius goes down!
Dead! Oh, goodness!
Just a dry double contact push from 100 Thieves into backside.
Now see, I got no choice but to go for it.
No!
Vic gets pickled. I hate to see it. Zephyr down to 53.
I can't with that one.
There it is, Cryo.
I can't with that one, buddy. But it's really feeling like the mental is crumbling. Little moments of tragedy, are just, they're compiling. You know, the Katamari ball of misery is rolling and collecting round by round, Mitch.
Oh, and this is such a great trap play, but Oxy, like you mentioned, tries the timing, the stealth droning, gets punished by Timo, who's just was not born yesterday, young as he seems.
That's how we play micros.
Oh, man. Well, MBS is happy.
I'm not sure.
What is what is this guy doing?
I think he's holding a proverbial skull and sort of giving a soliloquy to it. Yeah.
Now, C9, Imi definitely needing to call a timeout. Things are getting out of hand. I don't feel like I'm hard coping talking about the fact that this is an attack-sided map, and we have seen crazy comebacks on side swaps.
You're dead right.
But it is... I'm more worried about C9 mentally right now, honestly, even than the potential of them getting like trying to make a run back when they get to attack. I am more scared about them not having the fortitude to make it happen when they get there, because the way in which they're losing some of these rounds are just...
I will say,
sad.
The bounce back on split though does represent that grit, that resilience that you need.
It can always just be one moment, though, that changes everything.
Yep.
It's that Zelsis clutch that changes everything. It felt like this was going to be a 2-0. It felt like C9 would have already been off the stage, but then he suddenly pulled out that sick play. C9, it feels like they need something like that again. They need a player to do something crazy.
Hey, you know what, though?
Get everyone hyped up.
They got Rolling Thunder this round.
Yeah, they've been sitting on that for a while. Oxy's the knives as well. There's a nice shot from Vic. He wants to get more. He wants to be a playmaker.
We have a server full of shooters here, Wyatt.
C9, it feels like in this moment they're just trying to make heroic plays. Vic and Oxy, they're not aligned there. The Rolling Thunder is coming late. It's going to force 100 Thieves out of the sight, but they still have Bang alive. They still have 2 missiles from Vora.
Arsenic can flash them in off this as well. 100 Thieves have everything they need. Some info there at least gained. Refract away for Penny. Nova Pulse used, Cryo noted up on that high ground, and Zephyr still wants to challenge anyway. Not bad, through the box, some damage too. Cryo is down, 100 Thieves have got to get busy, get active. Surely they can double swing off this, but Zelsis will be pulled off the spike, and he knows he may as well just go and fight, because there's no time otherwise. 100 Thieves get themselves to 8, and the misery continues to be wallowed in by Cloud9.
Vora is at a casual 14-3, just alive in every post plant, getting free kills. Vic gets this great first kill, but then just rushes in, wants to take another fight. Oxy isn't seemingly ready to play with him. He's too far back. Then he tries to take space. I mean, I understand Imi's frustration there. They can just...
Yeah, I think he wanted them to push off the site.
They can play for a retake with the Rolling Thunder. They have backside control. Like, they can accelerate and just get in with that and outpace all of the post-plant utility by pushing them into main, fighting them all together. It's a tragic round for C9 to throw away after a beautiful first shot.
Yeah, Imi does not like the protocol that Cloud9 undertook there in that defuse attempt.
And this is kind of what I mean, where I feel like the mental is slipping, where players are just trying to overplay, trying to make too much happen.
And Oxy, open and kill every round, but it's been traded out instantaneously.
Vora again, now at 15 on the board. Armageddon again. Arsenal one away from Null Command. They've got tons of tools in the arsenal right now. But at least for C9, they've got a couple players posted up on B side. Zelsis is close. Penny could be ready to swing off Zelsis' contact.
They're going to know. They're going to see all of this.
That's both of them hit.
Okay, this actually gets a defense side Cosmic Divide. Ooh, Zelsis finds a gap in the util.
But in the meantime, Cryo is up mid and kills Vic. There's a push out of A main, but they know the player did that. I think Zeppa just
30 seconds
hit
left.
the trip. No? I think I just caught that at the very tail end on the minimap.
I think they're aware.
He's now into the site. Does Cryo expect
There's a timing.
this?
There's a timing on Cryo here, but Zeppa has to turn around. Surely one, surely
no.
just one tiny frag. Could have been enough there. Look at the time, the clock is against Zeppa. There's 2 players jumping out, his placement gets broken. And now 100 Thieves looking to notch up their 9th round. And at this point, C9 probably feel like they just have to go for it. They need something. Something to hang their hat on. Something to get the juices flowing. It's on Penny, who has not been able to be the difference maker nearly often enough in this series. This round is no exception.
C9 are just going to be hoping that when they get to attack, that this double duelist comp playing with the breach can be explosive enough to run it back in this game. Their only 2 rounds right now are the pistol and the anti-eco. Wow. Complete domination on these gun rounds. The 100 Thieves game plan is working to
Jordan!
perfection.
You're insane, bro. You're insane.
Vor is calling so well. Cryo opens that round up with the mid kill. Instant pivot over towards A is lovely.
17 frags in 11 rounds from the IGL of 100 Thieves.
Mental push down from C9 over towards B.
Like this from Bang, he's playing the loose end.
Taking that back.
Wow, and it looks like 100 Thieves actually want to go back towards B.
Oxy's been the insert left, but how effectively can he actually play off of Penny here? They're a little isolated from each other.
Cryo with a kill in mid.
He's just dead. All right. Something there. Here comes the null commander. Oxy's going to be stuck in this position, and he knows it. Pension brought down.
Locating target.
And Penny is just collateral.
They're playing close, and their escape mechanisms are just turned off by that null command. And the Guardians not going to be effective in those kind of duels.
With so many KO maps in their pool, 100 Thieves are going to be able to punish this stuff regularly.
This round, I mean, it should be over. Look at Vic has a Bucky. Zelsa's upgraded from a Stinger to a Bulldog. Not looking good for their chances at a retake. Imi's going to have to give C9 one hell of a motivational speech during this halftime to get back into it, man. Mentally, and then from there, win a pistol, and maybe this double duelist comp can make something happen.
Zelsis, flashpoint off the line. Again, more of this post-plant util that's got to be respected. Zelsis doing well here to be hard to kill, but eventually the Headhunter finds its mark, and Vic is not trying to defuse at all. He has no interest in that. Simply trying to get too busy with the Bucky, and off the map we go.
At least there's some comedy. Maybe if
for every tragedy, there's a handful of comedy, yeah.
Maybe they can laugh instead of cry with that last moment. Just one light chuckle even. Anything, you guys? To get back into it for the second half.
A guffaw, a chortle, a yuck maybe. Ah, yes. We've all been there. Again, doesn't matter on the end. It is a 8-round difference here at the half. Brutal, savage, and wrecked, I think is a pretty easy way to put this, but this is a highly attack-sided map. Always has been. 100 Thieves here. 10-2 is the scoreline. Cloud9 want to find that pistol. They did in the first half, but after the pistol in Taiko, there wasn't a whole lot to be working with. After this break, we'll be back with the last half of this series, no matter which way you slice it. Only one of C9 or 100 Thieves can advance into the matchup with NRG.
Holy smokes! You don't look so good, boss.
Tell me about it. It's a real inferno down here, and I'm burnt out.
Here, try a Red Bull. It's devilishly good.
Red Bull? Oh, that tastes heavenly. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Wings? Wings? I can't have wings. Not in my position.
Red Bull gives you wings.
We're definitely heading into the most important pistol in recent memory for this Cloud9 team. They are, however, no strangers to stumbling at the finish line, to choking in playoff games. It's the reason why, or part of it at least, that they've never represented Americas globally. 100 Thieves here have been savage in this first half and gave them no quarter. The Cloud9 get to go on the attack side on Abyss.
Cloud9 right now in this series are up 4-1 in pistol rounds. And it feels silly to say at times like these that they desperately need this one. But I must state the obvious. If 100 Thieves win this, it is curtains damn near for Cloud9's run at kickoff. Once again, it would be so close yet so far. And on this exec right now,
Good
right into heaven is Penny. That's a great first kill.
At the time it is 0 point. No, Timo, one, just the what? Okay, in the smoke, randomly finds a kill, refracts out. Vic's going to be able to trade it at the very least, but now it's Penny and Oxy on this Cloud9 attack side, and that spike is not to hand. It's a disaster. It's on Penny. 4 and 10 Penny, make it 11. 100 Thieves take the pistol in the second half.
Cloud9 just going for the straight up A exec. Asuna backside plays that really well, supportive to his teammates. And Timo with that second kill though. I feel like that's the difference maker. Look at that stun into the dash was excellent. But Asuna was just really steady, swinging off his players. And Timo getting that one through the smoke. Come on, man. Crazy. C9 have to force right now. Talk about pressure. They have no choice. They're just going back to the straight up A rush again.
Yep, rush it, cover it with smokes, make it hard to get back here. Bevora is ready and waiting. The Spectre as well apportioned on this round. Cleans up 2 and Oxy steps into the line of fire. The trades have all been good for 100 Thieves with the slightly better arsenals. Vic is sat on his own.
Everyone from 100 Thieves just there, straight again. 3 players were anchoring, they lose 1, and he's replaced immediately by another player. 100 Thieves just complete brick wall on that site. Cloud9 have to force again after that one. It'll require 10 rounds in a row from them on attack to bring this game to OT. And 100 Thieves who just feel unbeatable. For this decider map, we go to Abyss. We haven't seen 100 Thieves here. They bring out this comp that was just a nightmare to play against in the post plants on attack, and it has got them in position to continue their run in this bracket.
Penny flattened again. Tried to be the head of the spear. He was snapped in 2 instantly. Big damage off Cryo there. It's easy to pick up Vic, and Oxy doesn't feel like he has his heart in it anymore. But he's in the site. Looking focused, yet dejected. Would have to be pretty miraculous to fight his way out of this compromising corner.
Teammates on the rotate. Zeppo the only one with any kind of rifle holding that Guardian. Zelsis, who's IGL'd this team to this point. First time picking up that role, getting the spike down 3 versus 5 to try to stay in this tournament, to keep the hopes of qualifying for an international alive. But 100 Thieves feel ready to dash them. They have every advantage in the world going for them right now.
Here it is, flood back onto this B site with a bit of Clash Util in the mix. The trades would be enough for 100 Thieves. That's all they need. In fact, they do it one better. And these Thieves steal dreams. 100 Thieves will advance through a frankly banger of a best of 3 to face NRG for their crack at international glory. Heartbreaking stuff for C9, who again fall tantalizingly short.
2 insane first maps, both teams stealing the pick from the other. OT on Pearl. But I think this last game representative again of this new era of 100 Thieves we're seeing under their coaching staff of MBS and Doombros, where they have come into kickoff, debuting maps where they're running comps that have just utterly destroyed the other team. It reminds me of when we first saw their Corrode. Now we're first seeing their Abyss, and they were just so dominant on that attack. Vora ends up 19-6 for that game. Timotino right behind him, the 2 newcomers to 100 Thieves, newcomers to Americas, and their hopes of making it to Santiago still alive.
And it's a story of selfless leaders and veterans in this team who step aside into those just roles where they're looking to set up playmakers like Timo. Vora comes in and gives 100 Thieves a look of an IGL that can frag out, that has insane mid-rounding, that can read opponents' stacks, so they can safely hit these sites on those anti-eco rounds. Whereas 100 Thieves, these thrifties, have come far too frequently for their opponents.